to the Royal Daily Tea YouTube channel. Please be advised all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, based 100% on my own opinion, my own theories, and my own research. All of my information can be found on the public domain and falls under the fair use guidelines. Please feel free to do your own research. Hello and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. I'm really glad that you guys liked my last two videos and you are enjoying the storefront. I will be adding more items this week, as well as working on some blogs for the Royal Daily Tea. Now, a quick housekeeping. I do apologize. I published two old videos by mistake. They were private. I made them public and I thought they would just kind of go when they were published, but instead it sent an alert telling everyone I had new videos talking about Megan's 40th birthday. That was an old video, guys. I'm really sorry if you got the alert and you were confused. I have removed them again, so just disregard that alert. I apologize. YouTube does a lot of weird things and I was trying to organize my videos. I have like 100 videos and yeah, that was a mistake. So just disregard that. So today we're going to talk about royal regrets, royal snubs, and royal obsessions to control their narratives. So the first thing first, there's been many stories that Harry is full of major regret for not attending the memorial service for his late grandfather, Prince Philip, on March 29th. Now, I can understand he probably does have a lot of regret, but he kind of got himself in a very bad situation. You know, he's definitely having a PR crisis, and he's realizing he's receiving a lot of backlash because right now he is currently suing the Home Office for the right to pay for police protection for him and his wife because they feel that the people of the UK are dangerous and he feels unsafe. So he has this ongoing battle with security. Even though the memorial service for his grandfather had many royals and many heads of state, and it was a very secure event, he would have been fine. He did not go to the event, so many people were wondering, did he not go to the event due to the security, or was he maybe asked not to come to the event? I honestly don't know where I sit on this. Part of me thinks that maybe Harry could have gone by himself and pay his respects. It would have been a nice gesture to be there for his grandmother. I think people would have forgiven him showing up this day. Kind of like how Andrew was given a pass to be there for his mother. It would have been nice to see Harry there paying his respects to his grandfather. And in my opinion, if he wanted to rebuild his relationship back with the public of the UK, rebuild his reputation, that would have been a very good first step. Now, none of us wanted to see the wife in the green Cape Crusader outfit that we mentioned, that if they would have gone together, that definitely would have caused a lot of commotion. They would have taken away a lot of the attention, and it might have been negative attention. So I don't know the right answer. Should he have gone? Should he not have gone? I kind of feel like maybe he could have gone by himself, just like he went for Prince Philip's funeral, and he went for the statue unveiling of his mother on her 60th birthday. So why couldn't he go to the Thanksgiving service? I think a lot of it has to do with the lawsuit, that maybe his lawyers told him, you know, if you go by yourself, then you're pretty much going to lose the case, that you don't need the security. So I think it had a lot to do with his lawsuit as to why he did not attend the event. But as we know, him and his wife instead are going to the Netherlands for the Heart of Invictus. Now, in my last video, we talked about how he is double dipping in the profits of his charity. But apparently, according to you guys and your wonderful information, he's actually triple dipping. That's right, guys. He is triple dipping in the profits on the backs of veterans. Not only is he getting paid by Netflix to produce this mini-series, he is also getting money from Better Up when they sell that program to the veterans, but apparently he's also getting paid an appearance fee. Again, I don't understand it. He is literally making money hand over fist. And don't forget Meghan and her little kiosk selling signed copies of The Bench. Yeah, this is definitely a money-making venture. Of course, they're going to turn this into a mini fake royal tour for two non-working royals who are on the B team. We all know who the A team is. Again, this is the B team, you know, the royals, the bench warmers. But there's news now that the King of the Netherlands will not grant Harry and Meghan an audience, nor will he offer any of his residences for them to stay. Talk about a royal snub. He kind of said, "Talk to the hand, Harry. Not on my watch, Harry. I am A team only." I love the fact that he just he got told, "Yeah, you're not a state official, you're not a royal. You can go to the Holiday Inn. Good luck. Maybe they'll put a chocolate on your pillow for you, sir, but you're not coming to the palace." Wow, how embarrassing. Because you know, when he was a working royal, he would have stayed at the palace, he would have had an audience with the king, and the king literally snubbed him. You're visiting a country as a royal, and the king doesn't even want to see you. I guarantee you, if Catherine and William went to the Netherlands, they would definitely be granted an audience. Now we have Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee fast approaching. I believe it's coming up this summer. But again, there is major questions. Will he show up or won't he? And again, Her Majesty the Queen, her mobility issues are becoming of major concern. I believe that she's going to, between now and her Jubilee, only going to have virtual audiences. I don't think we're going to see her out publicly. She's already backed out of the Easter Sunday celebrations. Again, Her Majesty is really, unfortunately, you know, she's turning 96 this month, and she has to preserve her energy. And of course, we want to see her out and about for the Platinum Jubilee. And there's quite a few events happening during that time, but will Harry and Meghan be there? Now, there's a lot of questions. Of course, it really depends on the lawsuit when that finishes with the Home Office and how they rule. Will Harry get the right to pay for the Metropolitan Police, or will he be denied? And if he is denied, will Meghan and the children travel to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee? The second part of that question is, does the royal family really want him there? Is he now a liability? So is he even going to be invited to the Platinum Jubilee? Because one, he is not on the best terms with his family. He's complaining about security, and the people of the UK do not want to see him. Now, the delicate situation is that Her Majesty's health is declining, and she has yet to meet her youngest great-grandchild, Lilibet Diana, who was named after her. She still has not had a christening that we are aware of, even though I know they wanted to have a royal christening. So by him not going to visit his granny and ever stepping foot in the UK, I'm really scared that perhaps Harry and Archie and Lilibet may not be able to see the Queen until she passes. It would be nice for him to see his granny and for her to be able to see the grandchildren. But again, as long as he's married to Meghan, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't see Meghan stepping foot on UK soil even for the Queen's funeral. I don't see it. She didn't come for Philip's because she was pregnant. She didn't come for the Diana statue. She didn't come for the memorial. So the Platinum Jubilee, yep, I don't see it happening. And the funeral of the Queen, I don't know, guys. I really don't think Meghan is ever going to go to the UK again. Now, in regards to royal obsessions, I've never seen two people so obsessed with trying to control their narrative. So Meghan Markle and Harry have announced they have two new partnerships. The couple are partnering with Cortigo Local Voices Network, a collaboration with MIT's Center for Constructive Communications and the Institute for Rebooting Social Media. Meghan and Harry said they're looking to create, quote, an online community rooted in equity, safety, participation, and belonging, saying, quote, they don't trust basic information. Do you mean you don't trust people having a different opinion than you? Kind of like how you say everything is misinformation. when it doesn't correlate with what you think and feel? What classifies as basic or misinformation? The couple already have ongoing partnerships with UCLA Center for Critical Internet Inquiry, Color of Change, and URL Media, all of which are part of an attempt to improve our digital community. In a statement from their organization, Archwell, they said, quote, "In a relatively short period of time, the digital age has rewritten how we experience everyday life. In many ways, technology has connected us, made our lives more productive, and allowed people in every part of the world to organize for change and support. In many ways, technology has connected us, made our lives more productive, and allowed people in every part of the world to organize for change and support communities in need. We don't trust basic information. The safety and health of our kids are at risk. Civil rights and human rights are being threatened, and marginalized communities are being targeted by a barrage of hate. Technology itself has far outpaced our ability to reckon with its effects, and this is only going to magnify as we enter a new generation of emerging technologies. Many of the underlying social issues created by technology remain unaddressed. Cortico's Local Voices Network is a new kind of conversation platform for bringing people together in recorded small group conversations around their lived experiences. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex said it helps to identify what really matters to our underheard communities and surface new local voices into public dialogue and decision making. The Institute for Rebooting Social Media is a new 3-year initiative at Harvard University that aims to address concerns surrounding social media such as harassment, misinformation, and privacy. Prince Harry has been vocal about the threat that disinformation poses to society. Again, they are so concerned with misinformation, privacy, and controlling conversations in social media platforms. Let's call it what it is. We want to eliminate free speech and tell you what you can think and feel and say. And if we don't like what you're saying, we want to be able to shut you down. This is an obsession of control. Now, I will say that for children and teenagers, yes, we definitely need to do something because there's a lot of online bullying and hate for children. We definitely need to protect children against bullies. But what Harry and Meghan are really talking about is they want to control the narrative about them. They want to, make sure you can't say anything unless it goes with what we want it to say. Kind of like how they talked about Joe Rogan on Spotify, and they wanted to shut him down for, quote, misinformation. Misinformation according to who? To you? Are you the police of information? Are you the one that's 100% correct? Do we have to ask you, hey, is this okay, Meghan? Is this okay, Harry? Is this misinformation? Who made Harry and Meghan the judge of what is okay to post online? Joe Rogan interviews experts from many different fields to get many different viewpoints. And a lot of people, when it comes to certain things, they don't want you to question. They just tell you what it is and you have to follow along. And if you don't, then you're misinformation. You can't research. You can't ask questions. Well, I'm sorry, but I was grown up to believe that you need to ask questions. You need to have difference of opinion, and you need to look from information from various sources to make sure it is the correct information. So Harry and Meghan want to stop the misinformation on social media and privacy. Well, whose privacy are we talking about? My privacy or your privacy? So I think it's very scary that these two are so obsessed with policing the internet, policing public opinion. This was the problem that Meghan had when she was part of the royal family. And she said, well, they didn't protect me the way I thought they would. What Meghan was referring to was, well, I thought they were going to shut down all of the tabloids and the press, and they weren't going to be allowed to publish anything negative about me. It's like, hi, have you read a newspaper lately, Megan? Have you seen the tabloids for the past 30 years? Princess Diana still makes the news in tabloids. And Fergie and Andrew and Prince Charles and Camilla and the Queen, every single one of the royal family, Kate, her family even, have been victims of the tabloids for years. It's never going to stop. Look at what happened to Catherine and William. They go on a trip to the Caribbean and people started taking photos and saying they're touching kids in cages. And it wasn't even true. But the tabloids ran with it. And people were like, wow, they're touching kids in cages. Oh my God. You guys didn't say anything to say, hey, that's not true. Don't pick on my brother. When William's speech that he made and his comments he made about Ukraine were twisted to make it look like he was being a racist, you didn't come out and say, hey guys, you're spreading misinformation. Don't do that. Where were you to defend your family when they were being attacked? You were silent, but you want people to think you poop rainbows. And you better not say anything. We're going to shut you down. Your hate account. Oh, we're going to shut you down. Misinformation. But we can say it about your family and that's okay. So I don't think these two have any business being on any more boards with any more companies where they're trying to control the narrative. Because who made them God? Who made them the judge and jury to decide what can be out on the internet, what we can say, what we can think? And this whole thing about privacy and misinformation, if you're not concerned, you should be. You know, what do you think of the royal snub from the King of the Netherlands saying, talk to the hand, Harry? Kick it to the Hilton down the street. What do you think of the royal regrets of Harry missing the memorial service? And do you think he will go to the Platinum Jubilee? And what do you think of Harry and Meghan's new partnerships and their obsession to control the narrative? Make sure you leave your comments down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, and make sure you check out the Royal Daily Tea website as well as my new Amazon storefront, guys. I have some really cute items in there. As I talked about in my last video, I'm obsessed with color right now, so there's a lot of pinks and purples and oranges and lilacs, you know, for spring. So when you go in there, just be warned, it's a lot of color. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to come back tomorrow for another one. Thanks guys, and have an awesome and amazing day.